Gee, boy. We are live, baby. We're back live from the Polar Opposites studio. We've got the main guest, the main man, Big Balls, they call him potentially.
Is it Big Balls?
Is it Big Balls, Glenos?
Medium balls.
Glenn Odgers, thanks for coming down.
I've had a spill here.
So
He had a few beers.
Foldsy's frothed. Have a look at him. He's got the sunnies on.
I'm taking a whizzy. I'll be back.
So Glenos has been. He's down. You're just working down the road, so you've popped in for a bit of what game we playing? What's this game called again?
Super Smash Brothers.
Bit of Super Smash Brothers. We're gonna play 3 versus mode, but maybe tell the guests. So you're working down. We've been mates for how long now?
20 years.
20 years.
I reckon.
20 years of friendships, and tools are down very soon. So we'll wait until Foldsy comes in to crack the beers. We got. What are your thoughts on Carlton Dry before we?
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Not in the top 5, but
What's your best?
I thoroughly enjoy a Miller Chill.
Miller Chill. They mid strength or they? Oh, with a lime. Yeah.
I think they're mid or something.
All right, we're ready to soup. I did just get a comment from someone that we do need Glenos a bit closer to
Yeah.
this, so we thought.
There we go. Yeah.
You just
Yeah, no worries.
make it.
So
Just
Glenos,
nice.
20 years of friendship here. We're going through his beers. He went Miller Chill #1. You didn't mind the Miller Chill, Foldsy?
Yeah, I don't think I've had one. For
I did like
your.
your 4X Summer. That's a good one.
Yeah, a bit of 4X summer. Don't mind that.
Carlton Draft.
What are your thoughts on a Melbourne bitter?
I prefer Carlton Draft.
Would ya? Yeah. Okay.
Well, while we're all just down here, get your frothies. Fancy Frothy Friday, episode 38.
what it's all
Let's
about.
do this. We crack it.
Oh, the stinking dries too.
Foldsy's not happy.
Drink it.
Yeah, that's it. The old
Yeah,
dries.
boy.
We'll take them. Leave your comments. Do your
Enjoy
fun
your-
stuff. We love it.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone. This is chuck us in on the background. We got Smash Bros. And we've got a big coming up today. We got
That's it. We think this will be the last time we do Nintendo
Yeah,
for next week. We might
yeah.
get onto the real stuff for the
sure.
for the real gamers out there. But we'll
But
see.
the
we'll see.
rundown, we've got the one's got to go. We've got the a top 5. Glenos, this one's for you. Well, hopefully. Top 5 streamed Blink 182 songs of all time, okay? Then
Okay.
that's going to be a bit later in the show. We've got we're going to talk about the TV pilots, so like the first episodes that like we really enjoyed.
Like healers and all that good
Yeah, a
stuff.
bit of Blue Healers, a bit of Lane
Yeah,
Woodley, that
OC,
sort of thing.
Ryan
Big
Atwood.
guns.
Love it. Yeah.
The
Lisa McCune.
Lane Woodley, the beach. Remember the beach?
Yeah, the beach. We love that. Yeah, that's great.
So we've got that, and then there's a bit more, but
Big
but
sode.
we're going to start. One's got to go. One.
done
This
this, not
this
yet.
is straight for Glenos,
Okay.
and you'll get the theme. Blink 182,
Yep.
MXPX,
Yep.
Newfound Glory.
Yep.
One has to go.
One's got to go. So you keep 2. You tell us your reasoning
Grab
why.
them from the history books.
MXPX.
Are gone?
Yep.
Gone.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
and
there we go.
And tell us why.
And tell us why while we get this sorted.
I probably have the biggest love for Newfound Glory.
Oh yeah.
Probably jumped over
Tactical.
Blink.
Tactical. Jumped over
Yeah,
him now. Yeah,
Blink is the most formative one for me.
for sure.
MXPX probably just their entire catalogue. Not as big of a fan.
Okay.
Love them to death. But yeah, if I had to
Just
give it a one,
the catalogue, yeah, that's it. And that's it. You kind of need, when you're getting rid of one, you need someone with a bigger catalogue, don't you? Just that's kind of going to let you give you some longevity and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
When were they? Were they a 90s punk band or 2000s?
Oh, yeah,
when did they?
90s, 2000s.
That's all right.
Rolling around when I was 18, probably they'd come out every 6 months.
Yeah. Okay.
Back
Yeah.
when bands did that, and
For sure.
I don't even remember. Who's Ness? Oh, I thought someone was going Ness.
What's on Ness? Ness is one of the best players in this game.
That's showing my noob stuff.
Give us a comment if you don't like Ness is number 1 in this game. I think Reece
going Ness
Kimpton's
in.
probably a Ness man. Was
I
Reece
didn't even know Ness was a player.
Based
in
on
this.
positive feedback.
I didn't even know
Ness
Ness was
is
a
a great.
great.
He's a great character.
Where's he from?
Not sure. I think he's just from this. I think he's
No, I believe Jigglypuff's the way to go.
Jigglypuff's good.
Understand?
Kirby's unbeatable in this.
Yeah, Kirby's good. We'll go which one's the stocky standard that we love?
That one's always a good one. Yeah, we can hit with that one. But
So
yeah,
what about you, Fo? Because what songs do they play?
I'm with Glenos only because when it comes to the punk, I wasn't really and I'm not as deep into the punk as these boys are. You know, I like more of the pop punky kind of stuff. I can't even see where the hell I am. There I am.
I think I'm.
Oh, Jiggly and
We look the same.
Jiggly
That's why.
and Curb are the
I'm
same
darker
person.
pink.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one I am.
So so I wasn't. Who else was in that kind of scene? That MXPX. It was a bit like they were like punk, but they're like punk, aren't they? It's not like
They're
no.
actually as well. They're Christian punk.
Are they okay?
Yeah, so they're very heavy on the overtones of Christianity.
For sure.
Which doesn't rule it out. I'm not really into it. But
No, but they're not as pop.
good
They're
stuff.
probably not as poppy as like your Blinks and stuff like that, are they?
Well, Foldsy did say they were one of your favourite bands. So what's
Oh, yeah, for some reason,
do you not know him?
You know what? I might have been thinking about Newfound Glory.
No,
You don't know him. You don't know him.
No, you were right. So the lead singer, especially as well during COVID, he was very active on socials, and he was always doing live streams. And
Was he? Yep.
he released a two LP version of his best live stream songs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay.
I did buy a signed copy of that.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. So yeah.
And what are the songs they getting the go at like Bang and Plastic and that? Would they come on?
They would have got to go, but I mean, I don't know how well you know the songs by name.
Yeah, okay.
Probably the biggest one would have been Responsibility. Would have been one you might have heard.
For sure.
Yeah.
One of those Bang ones
Again,
that you just
that's
pop
the
on,
thing
you
as
just
well.
don't know.
They had a song back in the day that had Sophie Monk in the film clip.
Really? So they're really killing it.
So they were up there at one point.
Oh, he's put me to sleep, Jigglypuff.
I'm honestly not sure which one I am, to be honest.
You're the lighter pink
I'm
that's
the
always
one that-
jumped off the edge.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah,
that was.
You've just
That makes
unalived.
sense.
You've just unalived
That makes
yourself.
sense.
He just unalived
As they say on
himself.
YouTube, you're not allowed to say the other words, so none of that there. No, that's a
you
good one,
Fold.
though. That's a good one. I thought that would be a good one for Glenos. And what about you, Foldy? You don't really know much about
I don't really know.
Yeah, you're kind of with me. We don't know too much about MXPX, but Newfound
I think
Glory.
It's one of those ones. I know that people they often don't know songs, and then they hear. sort of
Yeah,
back
yeah.
catalog
And you go, I know
actually
these
that.
boys. For
Yeah, I reckon
sure.
I'd know him if I.
And obviously, Blink is,
Blink's
Blink. There, you don't have to say much about Blink. And then Newfound Glory got some great tunes.
The thing with Newfound Glory for me is they keep bringing out new stuff, and they keep
killing.
Well, they've sort of each album has a bit of an over theme of kind of what style of music they have. So there's ones that are a bit heavier, ones that are a bit more
Change it up. So if you're in a mood for something, yes.
yeah. So it's not it's all a fairly similar sound, but it's not like AC/DC bring out the same album
Just
17 times.
That's it. That's what they
They're going to
say.
come for him.
Hey,
The
actually,
AC/DC fans are
I've
going
got
to come for him.
Hang on, I've got an Akadaka shirt on here.
There is a
Oh, no.
Who am I?
I'm not sure which one I am either.
This is it. If Glenos doesn't come home tomorrow night, we know why.
If you've ever
He's
seen,
the- the AC.
Hard Quiz, there's a guy who was on Hard Quiz, and he was his theme. Have you ever watched Hard Quiz?
Nah.
So you pick a theme and you go on and you get questions about your theme, and you have to try and guess. You have to try and give all the right answers and try and get the most points.
For sure.
And he had AC/DC, and I think it was a quote from who's not Bon Scott, who's the other?
Brian Johnson.
Brian
maybe
Johnson, a quote from Brian Johnson. And someone said, you've released the same album 16 times. How do you feel about that? And his response was, well, it's actually 17 times.
Yeah, it makes sense. No, they know.
So if people like what we're doing, then-
No, that's
why
it.
change it?
And that's it. They're very happy to do it. I think that, but you're not wrong though. Like even me as an Akadaka fan, I've got to be in the mood for it because it does get very much, you listen to the album from the 70s.
Tension
and you go
has
to-
just raised a bit. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm
Shots fired.
I'm
Fine.
not ready to leave.
I didn't mean to.
No, maybe that'll be my
So,
rant. No, Folsy's rant
Oh, you got a
today.
faulty rant today. You got one in the
I haven't
books?
got one in the books, but I'll
Have a
think of one.
think, because I might.
But just for those watching
45
at home, Kirby's just taken away that win. Let us know
down,
who you were
get the,
going
dry
for.
I
ice.
assume that was me. That was it.
You were one of the pink blokes.
All right, so that was the first one, and the second one, one's got to go. If just a little bit of a out there one, well, not really, but it's gonna be tough. Action movies. So one's got to go.
Oh, yep.
Action movies, comedy movies, drama movies. You cut.
This for you?
Oh,
I just been everyone just been a
Glenn,
free chat. Give us again. Give us again.
So one's got to go. Action movies, comedy movies, drama movies. So
okay.
I guess
Gone, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
obviously they're going to have a bit of like crossover.
when we're
but,
talking drama, like, you got an explanation of a drama?
no, not really.
But I know, like a
No, you know,
drama
Something
would
not
be.
funny without action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something-
so that's so that for me. That's
I guess
gone.
the premise would be like the main part of it is the
drama.
action, or the main part of it's drama. So like,
Yep, nah, drama's
so obviously
gone for
Fast
me.
and Furious franchise, that's in the drama section.
used to be, and then
See what you did there?
drama. Nah, drama's gone for me. I'm an action man. If they do action well, it's good. I even like the Ziffer comedies and stuff. Ziffer ones where they go too far, Fast and Furious through the buildings. I can still respect that stuff too.
Or even
Float the car through space.
floating the car through.
You know what? That's where they lost me, to be honest. I didn't watch the one after that because of that. That was
Well, there was the one that there's the what was the movie you saw yesterday morning?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. One of the last one where he gets blown up in the fridge and he survives.
Yeah.
That's
a
a
classic.
Ziffer movie.
Yeah.
Well, if you go and watch this recent Indiana Jones,
There's a few zippers.
I actually really enjoyed it. Actually, I thought they did really well for Harrison to not make him too. They made him like his age, you know. I mean, he wasn't doing all the trickery.
Yeah.
They made him an old school
I
boy.
must say, Last Crusade's my favourite movie of all time. So I did want to see the new Indiana Jones, but I'm getting a bit of negative feedback about it. So
I actually thought it was pretty well done.
I
But
didn't like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
is that the one with Shyla? Yeah, Shyla. Boof.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
Didn't mind Shyla, but I know what you
Oh,
mean.
I enjoy Shyla's
I think
for
CGI, and as you said, getting in the fridge to
That's the
escape
good
bomb.
stuff.
For
And then
sure.
he's
I think you might
flying
like
through
this one.
the jungle. With,
Oh, the
on
vines?
The vines.
Yeah,
I
that-
can't remember. There's a part where there's like a giant tower of ants or something. It's
Yeah,
chasing him or
that's the one. Yeah,
something
it's-
ridiculous. I remember sitting there going,
Nah. You know what? I reckon I'm with you. And I reckon you'll find this one was a bit better, to be honest. Less of that, more good storyline. I actually quite enjoyed it, so definitely worth a watch. Yeah, it's almost off though. There was only I went to yesterday's session at 10:10 in the morning because it's almost off the theatre. It was probably one of the last. You don't want to go to the movies at 10:10 in the morning, I'll tell you. But yeah, that's what happened.
Carlton Dry's going up in the ranking.
Yeah,
Actually
well,
quite
maybe
nice.
you just had a hard day's work.
It's good.
Maybe it's because I haven't drunk a beer in a while, so I've forgotten what they taste like.
Fresh and cold though. It's very cold and nice. And no, well, let's
Yeah, for me,
let's roll
let's
another
roll
one
another one.
while we talk
I'm
about it.
I'm probably getting rid of drama as well, just because if I'm going to watch a movie, unless I'm going to the movies, I don't want to be thinking about it too much. You know, I just
We
want to
all agree
be.
the best one is comedy. Then
That's definitely what I'd be putting on the most. To be honest,
I think you're an action.
I'm an
comedy
action
man.
comedy. I love a bit of action.
like
comedy.
what, like a Rock and Kevin Hart type,
like a
Central Intelligence.
Is it just ever
The
since
other guys with
The other guys,
and,
yeah.
Samuel Jackson.
ever
action
since
comedy.
Shanghai Noon, that's been
Shanghai
action-
Noon?
action
Not
comedy.
much.
Yeah,
You know, I don't think I've seen Shanghai Noon probably in about 20 years.
Yeah, me either.
Do they have any of those streaming anywhere?
Remember, there was a Shanghai Noon and there's a Shanghai Nights. I got the second one
Great,
came out.
both good. Yeah,
Rush Hours, they were good. Like early
you just
on
love
in
Jackie
my-
Chan. This bloke just loves Jackie Chan. Don't talk about
where
the.
comedy action was good.
At its peak, yeah, for sure.
Now, as you said before, like you talk about action now, and it's Fast and Furious. Not my thing.
Fast and Furious.
That was
nah,
a good
bit much, but
action comedy. The other guys,
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you
absolutely
were
classic.
saying,
Yeah.
You get Rock and Samuel Jackson together.
nah, I'm with that
Pretty
for
good.
sure.
It's a pretty good place to be.
I'm going to change it up.
That was
I'm gonna
very
go
good. Yeah,
The big
Mark
fella.
Wahlberg underrated in comedies, I reckon too. Yeah,
Mate, he's just underrated.
I think
full
I'm a
stop.
Mark Wahlberg. Oh, you know what I had the other day? Just for a side note,
Tailburger.
Wahlburgers.
Oh, where?
I ducked
Oh,
up
what?
the surface for a day or two.
I wasn't far off.
Because if you saw if you saw Monday's episode and Wednesday's episode, I didn't have much time to get up to surface in between those. So I dipped up there on Tuesday, back down.
The magic of YouTube.
The magic of YouTube, if you've exactly right. So, but Doug and the Wahlburgers, they've got a Wahlburgers. I think it's the only one in Australia. Burger joint, unreal,
Oh, yeah?
unreal. Real, he calls it like a healthier style of burger, and it kind of was, to be honest. I had a pretty big boy,
Decent
and I
sucker.
felt pretty good. I was eating mac and cheese and all this garbage.
What do you mean?
And
Just
I'm-
a healthy mac and cheese, you know.
yeah, I'm telling you though.
Just pass
Usually
the
I'd be
cheese,
straight to the dunny, or I'd be absolutely struggling for days. But I was killing it. I'm telling you, I could have gone for a
We're
run.
going to
after
redo
it.
the tier list then. Wahlburgers is up there.
Not clogged up. It's good to know.
Yeah, it was kind of like, when you eat grilled, you don't feel too bad after it type
Yeah, yeah,
operation.
yeah.
That's kind of how I felt.
Let's
So,
go
just for those at home, get to Surface Paradise, a bit of Wahlburgers.
for sure.
Whereabouts in surface?
Top of Capital Avenue, right up the top across from the Maccas. Yeah, real prime posse.
Geez, look at DK. Looks like he's going to squash who's playing. Hey, don't cop that, DK.
So who's who here, just for the fans at home? I think I'm Kirby again.
Yeah,
'cause
we
he
probably
doesn't
should
miss.
start telling
I'm
who's who.
Samus.
I'm DK.
Samus, let us know who you're going for in the comments. I think we'll have at least Reese Kimpton will be watching. So Reese, if you're
Oh,
watching,
that's a
shout out.
slap.
Surely Reese's big balls.
Reese might be because Reese pops up with his own account unless he's got the jewel. That's what we thought. You might have had the jewel.
Oh, we do think that.
We thought it was definitely
I'm
you
still
until.
thinking-
Big balls has to get on the chat today, so you can prove it.
Yeah,
while I'm on here.
I'm going to go look at the chat soon. And Big Balls is in there. Oh, actually, if Big Balls is not in there today,
Oh, well,
it's
there
you.
you go. Now I'm cooked. Aren't I?
Oh, that's good.
Well, Yeah, so there is a bit of controversy. If you guys have been watching them, Big Balls has been in our chat giving us abuse. So we thought it was Glenn Hodge, but he's here now, so maybe he's not Big Balls. Well,
I wouldn't give you.
he wouldn't give us
Big fan, to be honest.
big fan of the pod. So it could be maybe it is Reese with the burner account.
That'd be so funny if Reese had the burner.
Seems too nice for that.
Yeah, he wouldn't be.
That's why I tipped off one of your mates.
It could be, but yeah,
He was very Joel negative as well.
he was. It was very Joel negative.
Not Nugs, so it could be either one of Nugs.
That's true. It could be one of. You're not wrong, actually.
Maybe I've hired Big Balls just to come at Joel.
Maybe it is one of my lads, but I don't know. My lads.
Hey, get back here.
They think they've got two important jobs to watch this in mid, during the week.
That's why it's good getting home at 4:30.
It's a good time, isn't it? Just come on,
Get
baby.
up there, big fella.
Jigglypuff ain't gonna.
I have probably travelled the furthest of anyone to get here.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, yeah. Well, you've probably
six doors down.
you got 6 doors, and Johnny Pav. It took about an hour and a half to get here. So
Yeah, right, well, that's
we've had.
he's probably just got me.
But we love the dedication.
No.
Just
I've been saved by that thing.
Yeah, that's a bit unfair.
But yeah, so we're all thinking that drama's getting kicked from the One's Got to Go, which is good
I went with action only because I feel
that's
action
right, you
is
go.
the least.
for you.
Yeah, well, to me, it's the one that shows the least.
So what kind of dramas are you watching?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a we'll bore the podcast, but I'm a true story man myself.
No, that's-
I like
that's what we're-
anything-
True story is in like
anything
a.
based on a true story.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
okay,
respect
yeah.
that. You know what I watched the other day actually? That there's it's called Zodiac, about the Zodiac killer.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the kind of thing I would watch.
Yeah, you like that one? I didn't mind that
I like
actually.
I like a true story.
You know
I
what's a
like
crazy movie? I'm sure you've seen this anyway.
DK 's
When
so
you think
trash.
of what's that bloke's name that's in Zodiac?
Um,
I've forgotten his name now.
Thinking Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. That movie with Hugh Jackman. You seen that movie? It's crazy. Where Gyllenhaal's the cop, Hugh Jackman's the dad, and the kids get stolen. What's it called?
I
It's
haven't seen
crazy.
that.
You got to watch
I
that.
did see a thing
I
about
was
it.
just about to drop the absolute spoiler on you, but no, it's definitely worth watching it because it's unreal. It's a great movie. Let us know at home if you know what that movie's called.
Well done.
But yeah, unbelievable flick.
Oh yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
I do enjoy
Gyllenhaal,
Hugh-
and Hugh Jackman's just he's a dad, but he's just chaotic as he's like they've stolen his kids. He almost is like that Taken movie.
On Netflix.
Was that?
It's
who
just
came
been
second.
Kirby again.
Kirby win. You came second then.
Look out!
Well, there you go. Well, that's that.
Probably all that hiding onto one side.
But yeah, what else we got? Any,
So we might as well touch on the TV shows, like the first pilot episode. So we were talking about this the other day a little bit. We touched on it.
For sure, for
that
sure.
kind of, that really like made you kind of watch that show moving forward. Or sometimes you go into a TV show and you're like, I might not see this through. I'll watch the first episode and you're like, oh no, this is going to be good. So obviously One Tree Hill. That's all time
Great pilot.
for me.
That was massive in the Folds house.
We loved
I
it.
don't think it resonated across
Didn't
the
it?
household.
It was
It
just the-
massive there. I
For
know.
me, the basketball.
Yeah,
was
we loved the like the OC and stuff. We were really into the teen dramas,
Yeah.
weren't we? Teen,
I did like OC.
I must have been our older brother.
You'll see you, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a pilot.
maybe it was.
that was a
Kale.
good pilot.
I'll go with my all times. How I Met Your Mother.
How about your mother? Yeah.
Yeah, what's that pilot? I can't remember that pilot.
Classic pilot.
Can't even remember.
It starts off with Marshall and Lily getting engaged. And then it's
Oh,
just
that's
basically that it just continues the story from there, and it shows meeting Barney. And
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah,
It
okay.
That is
just-
good.
And at the end, it's where he meets Robin in the bar, and you think she's going to be the mother.
For sure. And
That's
then
How I Met Your Aunt Robin.
Yeah.
yeah.
It tapers off from there. It kind of hit
That's
the high point
right.
right at the start.
No, I think it's not bad. I love a bit of
watching that. No, I'm not giving away spoilers, but that's how you met your Aunt Robin. But then when it gets through like to 5 seasons in, is everyone else thinking that it's definitely Robin, or is everyone thinking that's definitely gone?
Nah, I think they were going way away from it every chance they
They were
could.
trying
Yeah.
to. Okay.
And they tried to
Bring it
bring it
back.
back at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Spoiler.
That's good to see.
Spoiler. We've been here with a spoiler.
My bad. I'm new to YouTube. My bad.
Yeah. What else is there? Shit.
There'd be a few good ones.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek, any good?
Dawson's Crack. No, I can't remember.
So if you can't remember the first ones, like
There's a lot.
Friends
there's
is a
lot
good
of shows that
first.
aren't.
You're not a Friends man, are you?
Friends.
Oh, you're big Friends.
What was the first?
Where
That first season's very hard to
where
watch.
Rachel
Comes back, where
flies
Rachel comes
in.
from her wedding. meets them
Yeah,
all in the-
for sure. And Ross falls in love.
Yeah, and Jenna goes, "No, it's not
hard
a million
season to
dollars."
watch though, and I love Friends.
There's a lot of those shows from
Don't
that
be like
era, like Seinfeld first season, which is about
Seinfeld.
six episodes, and it's
hard to watch.
Pretty hard to watch, but then it gets good from there.
That 70s, they have like the first episodes where they get high and like the walls are moving and stuff. It's like full.
Yeah, through the back, yeah.
But they like, it looks, and then they come back after and it's like changed around a bit. Some of the characters are different and shit.
Yeah, get us in the comments though if you and then we can touch on
I'm
it.
going to jump out here and see if we've got any comments from Big Balls or anyone. I'm going to just go read the comments because
You hit us.
do you reckon we're going to play another game of this, or is it
down
worth
there,
taking
so-
that off?
Maybe take that off. I'm probably done with
We're
the.
done with the.
Unless Glenos, you want to hit another game of this, or we nah?
Yeah, that's it. Well,
guess
I can give you the Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, what other?
We'll run through a couple other shows that are just iconic. First, Suits. You know what? You ever watched Suits?
Yeah, Suits is yes.
That's a great first step.
pilot
Yeah.
episode.
Where Mike,
That very much. If you've watched the first episode of that, then you're going to continue watching.
for sure.
You're going to go on from that. You're not going to watch it and go, not for me.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
If you are, you're wrong. That's, spoiler. That's,
Spoiler.
yeah.
So good. So Mike Ross and Harvey Specter, and that's where it's all
That's a good one.
all about. Any comments on that down there? I'll have a look. Oh, okay, sorry. And then what else do we have? We got so that's a good drama series. Suits. What other movies do you? You ever watch Scrubs? What was
I love Scrubs.
What was that first? I can't remember the first episode.
Scrubs
Maybe
the
not.
Scrubs, I think, it's the first 24 hours working in the hospital.
Oh, that's right.
And it does that heel turn where it's Dr. Cox. He thinks Dr. Cox is the bad guy.
Yeah, but
And
he's
then
actually
he thinks what's his name? What's the other old? I haven't watched.
the guy, the owner.
Yeah, the guy who
yeah.
runs the hospital, and he thinks he's the guy, and then he does that turn at the end, and he realizes Cox is a good guy, and
Yeah,
that's a very good one.
that is good. So there's some comedies, and then what we got some. What TV shows do you like? What's your your go to? Lost.
Was a good pilot.
So he just said
I
Lost.
I watched Lost when it was airing first time around. It was on a Thursday night, and it was when we were going to Next back in the day. And I watched the first episode back when TV was only on TV.
Yeah.
And I missed the second episode, and then I just never got back into it because I had no idea what was going on by the third episode.
And
it was
I always say to people now, if you rewatch it, people always say it's a bit stinking, but if you rewatch them,
They're not going to be able to hear you from there, mate.
they love it. Yeah, they can hear me.
If you make sure we're getting up, make sure you can hear us as well, Fold, when you're checking.
yeah, mine's a bit far back probably.
If you can take it out if you want, just gotta.
Just keep it up there.
Well, you can. Yeah, you can like hold it like now. We're not playing the
Go
game.
solo?
Yeah. Lost. Yeah. I was going to say something. I've had a blank. But so TV shows? So Lost, you didn't mind?
I haven't watched it. As in, like, I literally watched one episode on free to air TV. If you missed an episode, you missed it. And unless you bought a DVD 2 years later,
I was
you
just
got no chance.
That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about how different it is now. Like you can get something so quick.
Oh, you can just go and grab a whole season or something. Just go, I'll chuck it on now and I'll give it a go.
I remember when I heard. Remember when Vince Carter dunked on that guy in the Olympics? This is off topic, but I wanted to see that. I'm not even taking a piss for about 6 years, and I couldn't get it because I was probably like 10 at the
YouTube
time.
days?
So before YouTube, it might not even like before I knew about YouTube anyway.
For sure. We don't.
And so then I saw it once when I was like 14. I was like, I've been trying to see that for so long.
That's the hard part. Like as I said before, you look back and go, if you didn't watch it on TV, you might get a rerun maybe 12 months later.
Yeah.
And if not, bad luck. That's it. It's buy a DVD or
buy a DVD.
It's your only chance.
Well, I reckon what we do here is we've got a little segment, Glenos. I'm not sure if you've seen this one called. It's called 2 Second Songs.
I have seen this.
And I'm going to give you one. Just a bit of a pop punk one. Not a pop punk one, but a bit of a Glenos special just to see what you've got in you.
I should say to anyone out there who doesn't know, I've got 3 young kids, 5 years and under, and I have not done anything apart from go to work and go home for about 5 years.
So you reckon they'll be judging your...
I'm a little bit out
rusty. No, we don't judge. We gave Reese a few, and you know what? Reese didn't. We gave
Reese, if you watch it, you didn't come with it. What was his?
We gave Reese some like mud veins and some real tough.
I would have thought he'd be all over the mud vein.
No, he was. He got a few, to be honest. We didn't really know too much about his music. It's the hard
part. He picked that artist, and he had no idea. I picked the most streamed song. He had no idea what it was.
Yeah,
that's all right. Oh no, this guy's been away. He's the the 24-hour
trip.
trip.
2-day trip.
Yeah, that's it. In and out.
The 24-hour
He's
trip.
devoted to the podcast. He can't possibly take any more.
All right,
time
well,
off.
here we go. Let's see. So the rules are we give you 2 seconds of a song and you say if you know it or not. And no harm, no foul. But the main thing is you guys at home, pump it in the comments. No comments yet. So
Not one comment.
3 big balls is...
We got to start letting them know that we're alive.
Excuse me for 1 second while I just got my phone.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
We're going to have
Just
to
hide
change. We
away.
have to start calling big
All right,
balls.
here we go.
Big
2-second
balls.
songs, Glenos edition. Let's see what we got here.
Haven't got the foggiest.
No, that's...
Does that ring any bells?
No, give us one-
let
give
me
us
skip
again.
ahead a
Give
bit
us again.
'cause I could be giving you some tough ones here. So
Do it.
Nah.
no,
I don't even
MXPX?
recognize.
MXP.
This is what I said to you before. So
No,
MXPX
you know what?
they've
They're a
got
tough one.
a lot of albums that I haven't listened to,
No,
and
no,
they were probably
For sure,
when I was
for sure.
18. So
you know what I was supposed to pump in?
10 years ago, back in the day.
I wasn't actually supposed to put that.
I
one
knew
in.
it was going to be
It was
MXPX.
a
I read
hard
him,
one.
but I've never heard that song in my life.
Now I reckon you will know these ones. I'm going to get because I think here we go. Here we go.
That's all downhill from here.
There we go. There you go. Now we're
Nice.
talking.
That's more in my warehouse.
To be honest, I was going pretty deep on that
more in
last
my
one.
warehouse.
Was a bit rough for mine.
Already
but-
gave the third worst song that ever,
If
MXPX
you go
ever made.
like a deep cut track number 14.
Yeah, it was a
on
bit.
an
To be
album.
honest, it looked
It's
it looked
no
like a
one's
recent song.
Unless
that
you're
might have
Folsy,
been.
you're not
Yeah,
getting that.
recent one. Well, I said
All right.
recent one. Anything probably last 10 years.
All right, here we go.
That's First Date, Blink 182.
There we go.
Yeah,
Now we're talking.
Boom, boom, boom.
And that was only about 1 second too. So now that's the kind of
all you need.
that's the kind of action we're talking. You know what? And Fold, you're a bit of a punk man too. So I might even for these next ones you can
So
jump
open
in.
to me, yes.
See if you guys
I'll wing into save if you need it.
Also, I want to see fastest finger first.
Got a buzz-
Oh,
you have to buzz in.
I'm giving it to him.
Okay, go. We'll
I'm
see
happy to
what-
buzz in.
I'll let you go.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go.
Yep, that's Green Day.
Yep.
Yep. I already had this song. To listen to me, man. Is that the song?
I know. This will rattle because it doesn't say the
I
name.
100% got it.
Do you?
Basket Case.
Oh,
Let's
actually
go.
not bad.
From Dookie.
Lucky.
Favorite album of all time.
Dookie, that's...
See, Green Day was the other one. We shouldn't have went at MXPX.
Nah, because I think MSP was a good one because that's
Problem,
what...
same with Green Day for me to fall in the same category as MXPX, where I know their old stuff. For
sure.
I don't
Yeah.
really know their new stuff.
For sure. No, I get
Do
that.
they have
for
new
sure.
stuff?
They do, yeah. I still actually get a little update on Spotify when they bring new stuff out, and I do listen to it, but I don't have a lot of time to fang it. 800 times.
Yeah, that's it. When the kids want to listen
Like
to
the old
Bluey and all the rest of
Oh,
it.
mate, how
we
did
can't-
Bluey, by the way?
Yeah,
Pilot
exactly.
episode of Bluey be up there.
Yeah, that's Bluey
Number
kills. Bluey kills. Here we go.
Big fan. That's Fat Lip Sum 41.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
All right, I might have to go a bit harder
Yeah,
for the
we-
boys. They're
all of a
absolutely
sudden.
slamming it. All right, let me see what else I can do here to really...
That is a good tune, that one.
That's a ripper tune.
let's see what we can do to stump the boys, maybe. The idea is to stump you, and then there's comments saying, you fucking...
The hard part is unless you grab one that is actually going to stump us. If you grab one that we've got a chance of knowing, I'll probably know it.
Yeah.
There's not
All
much,
right,
yeah,
There's
not much middle
not
ground.
much in the popular one.
All right, I'm going to try and make it a bit harder this one. Here we go.
Yeah. My
That's,
friend over you.
Oh, there we go.
Who
Friend?
sings that?
That's Newfound
My
Glory.
friends.
Yeah, very good. All right,
That's
you know what?
literally-
We're on a roll with this one.
That's Blink 182 when your heart stops beating. No, plus 44.
Yeah.
Plus 44 when your heart stops beating.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, that's why I thought it'd be a tricky one. I thought maybe...
We're on fire. Keep them coming.
It's Mark and Travis. So
That is,
always
it
got
is.
to take a second to think
Nah,
about
very
it.
good. All right, I think I've got another one here.
can't be stopped.
This is it. Can't be stopped. I think this one might... This
Give us
could
some
be-
more
If you throw any
MXPX.
Mudvayne in there, I'm fucked.
Mudvayne.
I don't know if are we allowed to swear?
Parisi. Here we go. It's a bit harder.
That's I Feel So by Boxcar Racer.
He's too good, our boy. There you go.
That's Travis and Tom.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
That's
the
it.
other one.
That's, I like that one.
We've done reversies.
You know what? I've been known to not
Boxcar
like the... yeah.
The Boxcar Racer was one of the reasons why Blink broke up. Because
He wanted to do
Tom,
his...
Tom wanted to do his own stuff, and Travis, and then he got Travis involved as well, and they released that album.
I like that.
Who's
Yeah.
Tom? Tom the...
singer,
So Tom, the nasally singer.
Oh,
Where are you?
oh yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, there's two.
Oh, no, we get claimed too much. We got claimed... The other day, we got claimed by...
Your Bell's Super Bowl. Remember how much we were
No, but the one before that, we got claimed by one of the songs by Rihanna or Sia, the one the Zayn and Sia one we were trying to find out.
Oh, yeah.
They claimed
You're
us.
kidding.
But that's a good one, yeah. I liked Boxcar Car Racer. I didn't really like Plus 44 that much, to be honest.
I love that album.
Did you? The Plus 44 one?
Loved it. And they came out and did a show at Festival Hall.
Is that the two of the separate dudes? They went their separate ways?
Yeah, Blink and Mark and Trav.
Tom wanted to do his own thing, so he made a band, Boxcar Racer, while Blink was still playing, so he could do more the kind of music he wanted.
Yeah, okay.
And he was like, I want a drummer, so he got Travis.
Yeah,
and then Mark wasn't involved. Mark was only on one song. And then Plus 44 were when they were touring and Tom wanted to leave the band, I think while they were on tour. So Travis and Mark were like, well, we want to keep playing, so we'll make a band that was Plus 44. And it was where it's Plus 44's area code for London.
Yeah,
and they were in London at the time, so they called it Plus 44, and then
that's how it
rolled.
rolls.
Keep doing their own stuff.
There we go. Look at that. He knows his stuff, the boy. That's the kind of stuff we want to hear here.
That's what it's all about.
All right, I'm going to give you one more.
Nah, fact checking.
No, love. Here we go. This could be a hard one.
I
didn't realise
that's Jimmy Eat World.
Yep.
That's Sweetness.
Yeah, very good. No, I think we're happy to end on that.
That was
very good. That's a very good one.
I don't use the term dominant perforance very often, but that was
very nice.
MXPX.
We love that. And let us know if you got those at home, if you're pop punkers out there, and that's what we love to see. That was a very good one, actually.
Yeah, Foldy, chuck your phone. We'll get
a bit better than...
Well,
there we go. Get it up there. So what else is happening? What's on for the weekend? Anything special? Just hanging out with the fam, doing the usual?
Probably going to go to the middle of nowhere for a Resi's football grand final tonight.
Oh, that's right. Shout out, Toddy.
Grand final. First grand final he's playing in at the age of 36. So he's doing pretty well.
Good on him. Good luck. And good luck.
That's it. Mountain South. So hopefully that gets up.
Good luck, Toddy. That's it.
Tomorrow, don't know. Probably something around the house.
Yeah, for sure.
And then on Sunday, Meg's off with the girls, I think, for some breakfast somewhere. And
beautiful. You'll take the kids.
Toilet training Eleanor. So
yeah.
Wish you luck.
Is that tough? Yeah, tough to...
I guess we'll find out, won't we? we got 2 out of 3 so far, so we're doing all right.
Yeah, you know what's going on now, so
give it a go.
No, I love that. What about you, Foldy? You doing anything or?
What got happening? Got a few of the crew coming over tonight.
Oh yeah, birthday yesterday. Anything?
Oh yeah, just getting old. 32. Potentially 32, not sure. Might be a bit younger.
Yeah, a bit younger. That's it. They want to know you're younger on that thing.
Depending who's listening and what our target audience is, I guess.
Yeah, you're younger. I reckon you're 28.
28.
16-year-olds here.
That's it.
What's up with the whack police station?
Yeah.
So yeah, I might be heading to same deal. I might be heading to Whoop Whoop to watch Skitsy play footy
tomorrow.
Hepburn or something, wherever that is.
Yeah, okay.
Nice area, Dalesford.
Oh yeah.
Gee, okay,
so natural mineral springs.
Yeah,
might have some spring water.
Might get get a massage and a couple of robes. Nah, that's about it. Watch the soccer's on tomorrow.
Yeah, I might go watch soccer. I might go watch into the Fed Square. They reckon the soccer's getting played, and if the boys love the soccer. So years ago, I reckon when we were about, I want to say 17 or we were underage. I'm pretty sure. Whatever year that was, where Harry Cool kicked the goal to get us in, or whatever it was, we were in Fed Square.
2004.
Yeah, or maybe we were younger than that then.
When you were 6.
14 or something. We snuck a few Woodstocks into Fed Square. Shout out to the coppers. There was water in there if you're watching. And and the place was going nuts. So those boys have been doing it a fair bit because they love the soccer. But apparently tomorrow there's a bit going on in the Arvo there. So
which leads us perfectly to our next...
does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Glenos, favourite ever sporting moment that you watched?
Oh, okay. That's very nice.
Yeah. So, they kind of just, sometimes things in life just work out. And that little segue...
I've got one for you.
I think I know the one.
Actually involves you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I thought it was going to be James Hurd into the crowd.
You know what it was?
No.
Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
Is it Zaharakis?
It was Zaharakis.
What were you doing?
That's still the greatest thing of all time.
Almost threw him through the roof. Yeah, I picked him up and was throwing him up and almost threw him through the roof of your old house. Yeah, your old man's house.
What was there, a bit of a shindig going on?
Yeah, it was Anzac Day.
Anzac Day.
So we used to do Anzac Day every year. And we were down.
Know one of these parties
three goals down with about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes left in the rain.
In the rain.
And we got the 2 goals we needed, and we're like, we're so close. And then I think it was someone like a Leroy Jeter or something stuffed up a goal. No,
that's right. Wasn't he running into a?
He was running into an open goal and he missed
right.
or something like that. I can't remember the exact details. And then we went, oh, well, it's cooked now.
That's
and
right.
it's it belting down rain and it gets handed off to Zaharakis and he kicks it as he's being tackled. He's let it go. He's been tackled
Really?
just after the kick. And
I remember the kick, but yeah.
Because you imagine there was, probably like 6 Essendon fans, maybe sick, like it's pretty
diverse.
It's a nice little crew.
Yeah, so it's like a bit of a rivalry happening, and Zaharakis kicked that goal, and we went absolutely nuts. And
Glenos really had you through the roof.
I almost thrown him through the roof.
If we could,
the waist,
that's great.
Yeah, it was.
Be a good one.
That is good. That was one of the. I was actually thinking about that. That could be, which is quite sad being an AFL supporter at that time. Well, we won the 2000.
2000. Well, I remember the
younger
2000 grand final we won, and my old man was like, "We're getting in the car." So we get in the car and we chuck our scarves out the window of the car and we chuck our flags out the window and we were driving up and down past Windy Hill with the song playing and there were people congregating around Windy Hill.
That's great.
That was a good one. Probably my other favourite one was the reason I barracked for Essendon was my dad's an Essendon supporter and my mum's a Carlton supporter.
Okay.
And the 1993 grand final, the goal was for whichever team won. Was what I was going to become because Mum was pushing hard for Carlton, Dad was pushing hard for Essendon, so we got over the line in that one, and it's been a lifetime of misery pretty much.
Seriously,
it's been pretty hard
since 2001.
Pretty hard.
When we lost the granny to did we lose it to Brisbane?
To Brisbane,
yeah,
for the number one.
I think since then we've tasted nothing but absolute garbage.
I can remember I was talking to Henry about it, my son who's 5, and I was saying that probably the first 16 or 17 years of my life, you could pretty much pencil in finals. We just played finals every year, and then just nothing since then.
Nah.
And I took him to his first game, the Essendon West Coast game.
Yeah.
And I was trying to sit there and do the right thing and be like, oh, it's okay if you lose. It's okay if you lose. And he's sitting there going, when West Coast kicked ahead, like there's 7 goals in a row or whatever, this is crap. I hate this. I'm like, no, it's okay if you lose. I'm sitting there going, I'm fuming going, this is crap too. But he was done. And then we Langford kicked that goal late and thankfully got us over the line and saved that for me.
What about you, Foldsy? You got a
great. Yeah, you know what? I would have to say, and just thinking about it now off the top of my head because I didn't know it was coming, but I think what I was talking about before, the Fed Square.
Yeah, when they kicked that goal.
Because what happened, well, obviously it happened or whatever. Everyone's lighting off the flares and shit like that. And we were all drinking our woodies, throwing everything in the air.
And was that to get into the World Cup?
I'm pretty sure it was to get into the World Cup. I got it. To be honest, I was hardly watching the game, you know what I mean? I was 14 drinking about 15 woodies. So I don't know what.
Water again?
Water, sorry. Water. And then, but everyone was like, and then everyone went to the streets and started walking up and down the streets like big, chanted and stuff like that. And I had no idea what was going on. But I was just enjoying the festivities, but I'd never seen anything like that before. It was like, things could have just busted out and gone completely bad at the time. Just remember thinking, shit, people could just get fucking cooked here. But everything was peaceful, everything was good. Then everyone went into the pubs and shit. I think they opened the pubs in the morning. It was because it was already by the time
like 6 a.m. or something.
It was all So it was great. So I think from the top of my head, that and Tony Lockett when the pig got on
the pig. I tell you what's a crazy one. The crazy one too, and like if you try to explain, it's like Americans or like soccer fans. You like the drawn grand final where they had to come back.
Best.
Wasn't that the craziest thing?
I love that.
There was the Cross Keys.
No, I wasn't at the Cross Keys. I remember I was at a mate's joint.
Same, I loved it.
Oh, I did remember another one just then. Was the Test cricket.
Yeah,
which will be all over, and it was the one where Michael.
I was just thinking of Michael Clark.
3 wickets, and we were at the caravan, and it was if we won that match, we had 17 Test wins in a row or something like that. Yeah. And it was 2 or 3 overs left, and they've brought Michael Clark on, and we've gone, oh no, this is done. In. And he gets the first one, we start going, oh yeah, we're on here, and he gets the second one, we're like, oh Jesus, this is close, and then. The third one, same thing. We were running up and down the street of the caravan park, going ballistic.
Rumour has it Michael Clark's still running, celebrating.
Oh, I would believe that. That's fair enough.
That is one of the great. I actually remember because I used to watch. I probably watched majority of that
Give
test
us that
match.
phone for a sec. I'll start celebrity DMing while you guys keep running there.
I would have watched a majority of that test match. Not even 80% of balls bowled. Like that's how much I loved the cricket back then. And for some reason, I just had to be somewhere at this time. So I missed the last 4 overs of the match. And I'm like, oh, it's done.
It's
anyway.
the last 4 overs.
Yeah, it's done. I get in the car. So it must have been, well, it would have been 2009 maybe when it happened, or 2000, because I just had got my car. So I was driving somewhere, radio on, and I heard it. And I was like, this is how much I remember this time. I was, Essendon, the big roundabout where like the bylaw used to be or whatever it's called now. I was there when and I'm like, I was celebrating. I was like, far out. What a disaster.
That's an absolute horrid one. That's a horrid one.
Well, no, disaster. I remember just seeing it. I had to go.
Fair call, though, with 4 overs to go. 3 wickets. 3 wickets to go. It was not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Who knows what else?
You know, it was another good one I'm thinking about recently when I think I told you about this the other day when Buddy kicked his, what was that one last year? 1,000?
Thousands, yeah.
And we were at the Moonee Valley at the races, and then after the last race finished, instead of like usually what they do is as soon as the race finishes, they're like, get the fuck out of here. They just don't want anyone around, you know what I mean? But they left the joint open and they let everyone onto the actual track, and they kept it on the big screen because he was like, he was very close to getting it, and then everyone was out there watching on the big screen on the actual ground on the track. And then once he got there, the whole place just went, everyone on the ground just went bananas. Everyone was on each other's shoulders and shit like that. And that was just at the Moonee Valley, and it was bonkers. And I was like, that was a good moment.
Yeah.
Good moment, yeah. Let us know at home what was your moments were. We loved that. That was a good one.
I thought so, yeah. I've just thought of it.
And I was just about to, get ahead of the game here, start messaging our celebrity DM.
Yep.
I hit up Tom DeLong.
Ooh, nice.
He was going to say, aliens, they reckon they're real now and stuff like that.
I heard about that, yeah.
I got hit with the old, he doesn't take any messages.
You're kidding.
So.
Spew. Yeah, hasn't that just...
I'm trying to get through the...
That's pretty bizarre. We're probably going to get the governments would have come for us, but it's pretty bizarre that they've just kept information if that's real.
It's not real. Nah, it's not. I'm a staunch. They're just trying to throw out shit just to rattle people. If you can believe, nah. That's going to be my rant.
Do you think there are aliens out there?
Nah, no chance.
Not at all.
Nah. I think
There was a good comment or quote someone said about it, and it made me think about it. Was if you went to the ocean,
yep,
and you grab a plastic cup, you scoop water out of the ocean in a plastic cup, and you hold that cup up.
Yep.
There's no fish in there.
Yep.
Are there fish in the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the universe. Like if we can only see that tiny amount of what's out there.
For sure.
Are aliens out there like we've seen in movies? Probably not.
Yeah.
Is there some life form out there somewhere in the outer? Surely we're not the only planet that somehow actually gets a podcast.
If you listen to some of what's that guy's name, Neil deGrasse or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's like this. Tyson. He's like a physio.
That's right.
What's it called? Not physio.
I've seen
he's a physics and that sort of stuff. He's on it, but he explains it like the universe is like infinite. Like
makes sense.
So there would be, and if there's a great TikTok video of how big the solar system, or like how big
we're still rolling.
We still rolling, all good.
Yeah, we're good.
So there's a TikTok video that starts off as like you as a human, and then it expands out and it shows how big like the universe actually is.
I watched that recently.
Yeah, how crazy
it just keeps going and going. You think you're at the end, and it's like galaxy after galaxy after galaxy after galaxy.
But we're so cooked here in this world. It's like everyone's so dumb here, and everyone's like idiots. So they're so dumb are these people. If there was other universes out there, they would have come to us. They would have killed us by now.
Have you seen or heard of the movie Idiocracy?
Nah. Oh, I've heard of it. I haven't seen.
Mike Judge, who did Beavis and Butthead. It's Idiocracy, and basically Owen Wilson's brother.
Yeah, okay.
He gets frozen, and he gets woken up, 200 years in the future, and Terry Crews is the president. And basically, he becomes the smartest man on earth because everyone has gotten dumber over the last 200 years.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And they're having a food crisis, and it's because people are putting Gatorade on the crops. They think that electrolytes are good for you, so it's going to be good for your food. And it just talks about just everybody getting dumber and dumber.
That's good.
I like
the funny thing was about it is, the guy who was making the movie was like, I need the dumbest shoes you can think of so that we can put everyone in these shoes. And they bought Crocs before anything.
Yeah.
And everyone's wearing Crocs in the movie, and now they're massive.
Now they're big.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, Crocs are... I don't mind Crocs.
Fold, did you actually have a rant for us today, or you did, maybe?
No, I do. Yeah, I do. Good, I was thinking about it just then about what's annoyed me lately. And I was going
to... Did you see his rant last week about... was it last week or the week before?
A few weeks ago.
Whenever it was. About the drivers.
Just shit drivers, you know what I mean? Just
he's not happy with the drivers.
People who drive, you know, people.
I can get on board.
Yeah, it's just people are so dumb just driving. It's so.
Agreed.
But my one today is I had two. Right, I might hit this other one. I was going to be. My first one was another car one.
Yeah.
You know, those heroes that, rev the engines on the way by and they think the women love it, and really the women fucking think they're absolute dickheads. Yeah. Right? I won't have to hit that one though because it's another car one. But last night I was at the airport. I was coming back from another surface back and forth, Wahlburgers job.
The quick 24-hour round trip.
And
you went again.
And
nice. It's really easy.
And they were doing the cabbies were doing a cab strike. Yeah, so at the airport, we're not picking anyone up. We're striking because of all the Ubers and stuff. So my rant today is about taxi drivers, idiots, absolute idiots, all of yous. You know what? Usually I would say it's not all of them. You don't want to lump people in together. Idiots, all of them. All right, I'm telling you. Anywhere you go, it doesn't matter if you're at Crown, if you're at the airport, they're rude bastards. They give you nothing. They just go, hey, taxi. If you jump, God forbid you jump in one, the surcharge starts at $15. If you're going around the corner, you go, hey, mate, I just want to get around the corner. Here's $10. No, it's already started at 15. I'm telling you, and it was crazy out there. The cabbies, no, we're not taking anyone. We're on strike. All right, shut up then and move your car. Go home then. The Ubers, awesome. They're lined up. They're doing the right thing. Cars are clean. They're helping you throw your bags in the car. Amazing. They got their little service there. You know where he is. They're so nice, polite. Oh, do you want any help with your bags? Taxi drivers, oh, you got a taxi? You got a taxi? No, mate, I'm not getting you a taxi. How much is it worth? Give me a set rate. And what they do is they go, taxi, no dramas, get in. Where you going? I'm going to here. Nah, not far enough away for you. I want to get back home. I want to make my money. We want you to make your money too, but do the right thing. Could be an Uber driver, be Diddy, taxis, get them off the road. You stink.
I love this is my new favourite segment of the week is Folds' rant. It's quite cool.
Oh man, after the week,
he's an angry guy.
Being that clock, I can feel like heat. I feel like heat
I'm
coming off.
I agree though. There's nothing worse than being remember back in the day when you go out, they'd wind the window down a smidge.
That's what they do.
Where you going? And you go, is Essen? Nah. You're like, what the hell? And then
It's like, they're
4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I've gone past 8 different taxis.
It's brutal, especially Crown. Crown's the worst. They're all lined up. There's so many of them. You just go to the next one. They wind the window down. They just know straight away. They're looking for that massive, unless you go, we're going down to Rye or something. They're like, nah, I'm just getting my one ride home for the night. Like, just go home already, mate. Go make it somewhere else.
From the airport too, like me trying to go from the airport to Glenos to the park. It's 2 kilometres away.
That's what I mean. That was half the drama.
No taxis taking you.
So that was the drama. I was just to this guy. I go, we're just going to Melrose, and they were straight away like, nah, not long enough. It's like, not long enough. Take me there. I'll give you a fucking tip if you need. Take me there so I can eat my pizza, and then you come back and do it again.
They used to have a circle round system where they go, if you were taking someone less than 10 Ks, you could just circle back around to the front of the queue.
For sure.
So the taxis didn't have to go, I don't want to take you because I've sat here for an hour and a half.
For sure. But they've got to sort it out. So they were striking last night, which is causing all kind of dramas. Like, it could have been worked out so much better, but they were
too striking. Stupidest strike of all time as well. Stupidest strike of all time. So you're saying you're striking because Uber's taking your business.
And that's it. And then
people are going, taxis aren't working. What do I do? I'll just take an Uber.
Everything they do is just making their thing look.
Is that what they were striking for because of the Uber? Yeah, Uber's way better.
They just, you know what they need to do? Someone needs to buy out all those taxis, all those yellow cars, buy them all out and start or Uber should just swipe them all up and just,
It's like if you rocked up to a service station that has a Macca's and a Hungry Jack's, and Hungry Jack's is going, we're sick of people going to Macca's. We're on strike.
That's it.
Let's go. We're going to close. All right, well, we'll just go next door.
And you know the weirdest part was?
It's just dumb.
There was bays, the pickup bays for Terminal 4, right? It was like 1 to 8 was taxis, and then like a smaller 9 to whatever it was, 15 was like the Ubers, right? So the Ubers and the Diddy's only got this tiny bit down the end. All the taxis were parked up there, but they weren't taking anyone. So then what had happened is the Ubers were starting to come flat sticks. So the Ubers would pull into the spaces where the taxis were supposed to be. And then everyone's, well, there's people are whistling and shit. It's like, just get your yellow piece of shit out of here.
Diddy? I want to know what the thing with Diddy is. I've got no idea.
Diddy, I'm a Diddy
Diddy's
man.
just cheaper.
Diddy man?
Diddy's cheaper, but it's like, these days it's almost on par, actually. Diddy's probably, people use it
Is
now.
it just a longer wait because there's less people?
Longer wait, and sometimes you can, your car will be coming towards you, and you'll be like, all right, we're ready. Come on, everyone get ready. We're rolling. And then you'll see him and you'll be like, yeah, he's coming to me. And then eventually he takes a turn. You're like, oh, hang on. And he'll take a turn, and then he starts heading the wrong way, and you're like, and then you know what I mean. So
is this a you thing or is this every customer
it could
thing?
be. I don't have Uber, so I'm banned from Uber. But
there you go.
That's good. Foldy part. We've got to finish off the top 5 Blink songs.
Yeah, let's end it.
Let's
I
finish
love it.
it
I'm
off
sweating.
there. So let's here we go. So I'll say to the cam. So top 5 streamed Blink 182 songs on Spotify.
Oh, okay. Is this for Glenos or?
Oh, you can work as a team.
Okay, I like that.
I would imagine based on the popularity of I Miss You, that people have streamed that a lot. So I would imagine that'd be in the top 5.
Number 2, Glenos. Great start.
I Miss You. Yep, people love
I
it.
Miss You.
I would say number 1.
667 mil. Streams.
Number 1 would be All the Small Things.
All the small
I agree with that
things.
too.
Number 1, 903
Actually, I'm going to let
mil.
Glenos hit this. I like it. I like how he's running.
Number 3 or 4.
So you get 3 strikes, just so you know.
I would
He doesn't
imagine-
need 'em, mate.
What's my age again?
Oh, bang. 596 mil. Number 3.
Number 3, he's hit the numbers too. This could be your
He's
best
gone
ever.
1, 2, 3.
Number 4 or 5. I reckon 4 would have to be based on how long it's been around for. I reckon Damn It.
No. First
there?
strike.
Not there at all.
No, I'll have a look, but it was not in the top 5.
Wasn't it?
That's a hard part too, because then you start going, well, are people getting onto newer stuff?
I don't think the full newer stuff will be up there yet though.
So if Damn It's not on there, then I don't think Josie will be on there because that's also older.
Older, but a classic.
I would say then probably going on what we did earlier, First Date.
First date, number 4.
Yeah.
Bang. 364 mil.
And then I reckon it got a lot of airplay at the time. It was probably when they became sort of really radio heavy at the same time, maybe Rock Show.
That's a good one.
No.
Can I throw one out there?
You did one
Without buzzing him out?
without buzzing him out.
I got 2 buzzers,
Yeah.
so
I think this could be a wild one, but I think people loved it back in the day. Feeling this?
yeah, it's
No.
pretty big.
No. Okay.
Also another radio hit.
So this is it. I know it. It's definitely a good one. So
Can we get a bit of an idea? Is it more than 10 years old? Do you have any idea?
I'll go check the maps for you. Well, have a little discussion between yourselves what you're thinking whilst I
I
find
like it. So it'll be.
Right,
so
so-
I'm trying to work out which one. So it'll be. I reckon it'll be off that All the Small Things album. There was that. There was First Date. There was another one. There's another big ripper with their film clip that is overplayed, and I just can't listen to them anymore. It's all the small things. Can't listen to it. First Date I still don't mind, but there's another monster I think that we're.
That's where I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Because my love is a bit deeper than, as you said, like All the Small Things, a bit deeper than the
For
radio
sure.
cuts.
definitely like way old, like one of the older ones, like as in not in the last 10 for sure.
Okay.
Let me
Not in the Skiba era.
I can give you an album if
Yeah,
you.
that might help.
Let me just
It'll
let
be
me
off that
find
one, I
it.
reckon.
But
What's that one called with is Take Off Your Pants and Jacket? Is that the big
that's-
ones? All the big ones are on.
Enemy of the State.
Enema of the State.
Enema of the State.
Sorry, Enema of the State. Yeah.
That's the one beforehand.
Yep. Thank you. It'll be
The other big one.
no Now I got to sing it in my head now.
Sing it for the people. And here's your hall again.
This is not it.
no,
bro.
no.
This is-
I'll just ruin it for you.
This song is not it.
That's not it?
No,
That sounds like a newer one.
That's Anthem.
That was the anthem. Nice. That was 2-second song challenge back.
Anthem Part 2.
That's Anthem. That's Anthem 1, which is the last song on that album. Into Anthem Part 2.
We love it. We love it.
I know exactly which one it is, and I can't think of it. I can't think of the name. Give me a second.
All the small things, right? We've got that.
Yep.
And we've got First Date. There's another
Adam's song.
Bang!
That's it.
Yeah, thank
Let's
Well
get
played.
copyrighted.
I would not have guessed that. I would not have guessed that until you narrowed it down.
Getting
And I
that
was going
copyright
through-
strike.
Going through the
They'll
drum
love
roll in
it.
my head and couldn't think of the name.
That's actually very well
That's
played.
very,
mate.
very good. That's
Great
great.
work, Glenos. That's well thought of.
Well-
And let us know your Blink
well
182
finished.
fans out there. Let us know what your thoughts are. Who you like. Are you a Matt Skiba or a Tom DeLong man? Personally, no, I'm not a Skiba man. You an Alkaline Trio man?
So California, if we can stay on Blink for a second, California,
sure.
the album.
You're a bit fan.
There's that album, and then it goes into there's a second album which they released online, which is the second part of it. I love it to death.
The second part.
Yep, the whole thing, which is probably like
Deluxe
30,
edition?
Oh,
30,
nice.
yeah, like 30 songs. Love it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a deluxe edition.
One of my favorite Blink 182 songs is the first song off that album.
As
Cynical.
Do you like it as a Blink say it's Blink-182, would you have rather the three boys, Tom, Travis, and Matt, just said, all right, we're going to call it something else, and would you have rather them just drop it as something else?
No, I think enough bands, as we know, have changed their lineups. You've got with Blink as well. You already had Scott, who was on for the earlier tracks
for sure. Yeah, because he was on Josie and shit like that.
He was on all the early albums.
Oh, he was on Damn It and stuff, wasn't he?
Cheshire Cat.
So Travis stinks.
Dude ran. No, Travis is an absolute.
No, he is. Now I don't know. You know what? I used to love Travis
until Kardashian.
I'm telling you see him in the Kardashians. You just want to slap him in the face.
With him.
We don't like violence here, but just slap out of him and go, mate. You got to calm down.
He's got form though. He did have a MTV
the show. I used to watch Meet the Barkers
with one of his other wives.
Yeah, for sure. No, he's got
good.
He's
got form on reality,
and he was good in that. I know something about his.
Well, he had something wrong. He couldn't fly on planes or something.
Yeah, he crashed.
Was in a plane crash.
Oh, was he?
And his mate died. His good mate died. Yeah.
Oh, you kidding? And he survived.
He actually had to crawl. He got again. Don't quote me on the number, but I think it was second or third degree burns to 75% of his body.
He had the skin graft and all that.
He had to climb through the plane crashed and was on fire. He had to climb through the engine on fire
to get out.
Bloody hell. It was big.
That's why he doesn't. That's why they didn't do overseas travel for
ages. Yeah,
and it happened just after. A few of us saw him. I don't know if you guys were that one where he had the cast on his foot. At a festival hall, and he had the big cast, and then I think after that's when it happened.
I think they played a couple of shows. I think they played 2 or 3 shows in Melbourne at Festival Hall, and then I think he fell and broke his ankle. When they were going to play in Adelaide. And then had to go back and get it fixed, and then when they came back to play the remainder of shows, they played Melbourne again.
And he had the casting and stuff like that, and then after that, obviously, that's when he had the crash because then he never came back. Until now,
yeah, he's coming back, and we're heading.
I saw him. I saw Blink at where was it at? Soundwave, yeah, and then the Maya Bowl as well, and it just wasn't the same without him, and it wasn't cricket back there. Good shows,
I went to the 2 shows at My Music Bowl, and then
for sure, and the Soundwave. Shit, they were good days. Good
all
days.
Right, now to finish off,
okay,
Glenos.
This could be the longest ep of all time. We love it.
Would you rather?
Oh yeah, here we go. This is good.
Here we go. I haven't worked out what we're on.
Don't stitch him up with one you gave me the other day. He stitched me up with a verses. What was it? What do you want? It was verses, all right?
So you have to pick which one.
Going away with your missus or your mates. And he stitched me
my
up.
lovely wife.
Yeah.
Which I said.
It was quite.
I took a roundabout away, and she wasn't happy. She hasn't spoken to me for a few days after that, but that's okay.
Fair call.
All right, so would you rather, Glenos?
Yep.
You can take 2 beers out of the fridge.
Yep.
Or you head downstairs live, after we...
So two travellers.
Two travellers to take home with you.
Yep.
Or you head downstairs, you have 1 shot at the basketball ring from 3-point range.
Yep.
You hit it. You get two lunches next week because you're just down the road.
Yep.
From the boys, a couple of Guzmans. Or you miss, you get nothing.
I am horrible at basketball, but for you got to have a crack.
For the content, baby.
Thought he was taking the 2 travellers.
So downstairs. So say goodbye to the crew. I'll open the things for you.
Yeah, you guys. I'll wrap it up here.
You wrap it up, and I'll go
come
get
back down and see us.
Yeah,
I should say there's no chance I'm getting these meals.
That's it.
Here we go, baby. It's on. Polar Upset Podcast.
That's it. All right. Well, thanks for coming too, Glenos.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Give the people a wave after you win or lose down there. He's going to put up a pie here. He's already told us he's putting up a pie, but will it go in or not?
100%.
Well, we'll see it.
Not even close.
That's all right. More goodies for me next week then. It's the last thing I need. All right. Thanks, Dad. All right. Here we go. We're going to watch him. I'm going to get out of this thing if I can. Cheers to you. Let us know what you're doing on the weekend. If you're partying, whatever your thoughts are on it all. If I can get my body out of this thing. All right, here we go. What are your thoughts? Here we go. Let's grab this. Here we go. All right, let's go, people. Has he got it in him? Has he got it in him? All right. For the Guzzies, let's see how he goes. Good to go, baby. He shorted it. There he goes. Yeah, we'll take it. We needed to save that money. Too short. We might buy him a taco or. Oh, they're both short at it. No, we love it. And we love those guest episodes. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. Give us a subscribe. Give us a shout out. And here they come. Hey, just go down there.
No, it's coming in cold. Just a tad short.
There you go. Wrap them up.
Oh! Just a tad short. It wasn't a bad effort.
Good line. Good line.
But yeah, thanks for coming, Glenos.
Always had trouble with length, unfortunately. That's an unfortunate thing.
Fancy Frothy Friday, episode 38 in the books. Woo! Let's go.